We're not talking about that. We're not.
You can't bring a bad bitch down.
So I do. So let's talk Berserk real quick.
Okay.
Because I finally got into Berserk, and I remember Nick talking about Berserk a long time ago. Like, but he was reading it, and I felt like what the shit that he was saying, bro. It felt like fucking rage bait. Like he's texting in the group chat these insane things, and I'm like, what the fuck are you reading, bro? And I'm like, I'm not watching that. And then
Understandable.
And then why did I watch that? What
We watched it together.
You're right. We started it, and I was like,
you.
okay. And then I was like running out of shit to watch, so I'm like, you know what? Let me go back and finish Berserk. So then I watched that shit. Man, woo! That boy Griffith is a bitch ass nigga.
Bitch.
I told Griffith. All my homies hate Griffith.
I think we should. Matt always throwing up. Matt is always throwing it up.
Yeah, Antonio did that one time, and I just.
It's
man.
yeah.
I
think
stop.
anyone who has Griffith as their favorite anime character, should straight to jail.
What if they be like great villains?
Straight to jail.
He's perfectly written. I'll say that.
Yeah, no, he is a vile thing.
Yeah.
Bro,
he's not even a human being anymore.
Bro, when I was telling my girl about it, I was like, bro,
you
like,
can't tell people
it
about
came
it
out
and
of
sound
nowhere.
okay. You gotta see it.
like no, like
you gotta see it.
Jesus.
Holy
Jesus
shit.
Christ.
Woo! Write that down. Wes, can you write down 454 for me so I know to bleep out the R word?
Please do. Please do, because we can't do anything.
Yeah, I need that timestamped.
Yep.
So yeah, I was telling her about it, and she was like, I would never watch something like that.
Of course.
But I was like,
understandably.
The
But I
thing
was
is,
like,
when
the
you
thing about
explain it to
him-
people, they'll never watch it.
Yes.
But once you start to watch it, you're like,
yeah.
Once you're there, you're there.
No, I mean, yeah, that's how it was. Like,
Because that's
I'm
how
like,
you were.
Yeah, I'm like, God damn, bro, that's fucked. And it's like, it's not. I can't remember what it was. I was talking about some other show where it was like, it felt like they were going through the motions. And like, I feel like there's a lot of shit like that where like, even like you watch a horror movie, in the horror movie, you can tell that they're doing gore for the sake of doing gore. It's not to progress the story.
Yeah.
Right.
Like everything all this vile shit that's happening is part of the story. It's not just like, it's not shock value.
No.
It's literally for a reason.
Yeah. I will say in the manga, sometimes it's iffy. Sometimes it is kind of just shocking just to be shocking.
The gore?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The gore and
I think he's talking
the
about
sexual
like, well, yeah, that
The-
part
like,
too.
You said the
But-
gore and the what?
and the sexual shit.
Okay.
But I do think like whenever it gets hyper and really extreme, there's such a satisfying payoff because whatever that fucked up, disgusting thing is happening, Guts gives them their comeuppance that just makes it feel so much better because of how vile it is.
Yeah.
Like how you were saying, like you could just be like, I'm a bad guy. I killed this person. Oh, great. Now the bad guy got killed by the good guy. That's cool. No, this bad guy did some fucked up shit that is absolutely vile and disgusting, so they get the worst, disgusting, most painful death that they'd fucking deserve.
Yeah, I like that. And then when I was explaining it to my girl, I was like, the thing that trips me out about Griffith is that nothing up until that point, like,
oh my God,
like literally, like even like there. When I'm thinking about it, I'm like, he literally didn't do anything wrong up until that point. So it came out of completely. I mean, you could say that what he did for with that old
the little girl.
no, the governor.
Yeah.
Like my boy was selling ass.
You could
Prostitution. That's
in the manga you
Selling
can
ass and
well yeah, but
the thing is,
I know, but I'm saying like,
Well,
like
what I'm
that
saying-
maybe that's like a hint of what his character is.
well no in the manga you can they make more than that kind of hint. Yeah, like him not being the best person
Okay.
Yeah.
around. Like little looks that he makes, little remarks that he makes,
were some-
things that he does.
There's a really good fucking scene where when Griffith is trying to become the army commander of Kingsland or whatever that place is called, they had like a little council, and there's like this one bald dude.
Oh, I saw that part where
Oh,
he
okay.
looks at him.
Yeah, and
Gives
in the
him that
manga,
look from but even like, so from the anime side, because I haven't gotten into the manga yet because this fuck nigga's still reading it. But But
You
like,
read?
so we haven't gotten into that yet, but like on the anime side, there's really nothing like even that. He didn't just look at him for no reason. He looked at him because he knew he was trying to kill him.
Yeah.
Like, so he there wasn't really much that he did that wasn't justifiable.
Okay, yeah.
Like,
But even like when he
Like-
made Griffith, or not Griffith, when he made Guts go basically assassinate that man, Guts didn't want to do that.
but he did it because that guy tried to kill him. So,
Yes,
and
but
then
it's
it's
the
not.
fact that he made, like, he could have went and did it himself.
Oh yeah, he got his. Okay, you're like getting.
See,
your-
But that's not. But that doesn't make sense to the situation because he's over Guts. Like you're in my army. I can tell you what to do.
yeah.
Yeah, but what
Like-
it does is it kind of shows you how cold he is towards people who he's supposed to.
See, I would say like,
And even and even in that situation, he couldn't do that because it had to be strategic. That's why Guts had to cover his face because it had to
That
be
big ass sword gave him
it had
away.
to be an assassination. It's like because if Griffith was like in proximity or like they suspected him of it, obviously what happened would have happened sooner.
Yeah.
So
but that's looking at it like, because I'm taking to what you're saying that his build up to what he does, there's no like,
there's nothing proportionate that he does that would like oh, he's gonna do this. No.
he's making political moves.
He's white.
Like he's making
They're all
Not all of them.
It's like he's making the political moves
know.
that you're just like, okay, somebody that is trying to get in power would make those fucked up decisions, but it's not a travesty to make him be like, oh, he's a disgusting foul being.
Yeah.
Because honestly, that's what made me even start Berserk. Like I've always seen Berserk everywhere, thought it was cool, didn't interest me because I knew about the fucked up, disgusting shit. But then I would be seeing like reels and videos talking about how Guts has like the most fucked up story out of any character and that Griffith is the most vile being. And I'm like, dude, every single clip I see of everything, it doesn't look that crazy. It's like, it's not that big a deal. And then when you read the manga, it starts off with Guts after the Golden Age arc. And then he gets transported to the demon world or whatnot. And Griffith is there and he yells Griffith and he's trying absolutely everything he can to kill him. And this is, again, like the first arc that it's showing, so you don't know anything else, so I'm just like, what the fuck does Griffith do to make this man that mad? and then it goes to the Golden Age arc, and like you're saying, as it's going on, I'm just like, dude, Griffith's like, I'd fucking go to war for this dude. Like this man is like my leader. I fuck with it heavy. And
would have got fucked.
oh man, and then yeah.
Well, I think that
boom,
from-
that shit said.
from what I remember from watching the anime, there are little like small hints that Griffith is gonna like turn, but I do kind of see to where you saying like,
Bro,
so
I
it's
promise
where
you,
I think
I
it's
promise there
to that
was
moment-
nothing there.
I think
bro.
it's that moment where he gets tortured for a year and he's just like, the last thing I can do, and then he was fuming at Guts too. Because
I was about to say, in that moment, it was right when Guts bested him
Oh, yeah.
and then left.
yeah,
That's right when Griffith that's right when it was like, okay, everything,
bro
nothing.
crashed out.
But
Bro, this bitch ass nigga, bro, you literally said, for a man to be my friend, he can't be beneath me. He has to have his own.
bro, he
dreams.
was just saying.
Bro
that.
was like,
he ain't mean
I
that.
need my own. Bro was like, all right, I'm gonna follow my own dreams. This nigga said, hell no.
I will
Sit
there-
your ass down.
Now I
Stop
don't.
that's warrior.
I don't know. I don't know if it's in the anime, but I did just remember there is a scene though where Griffith is bathing in like a lake or pond or something,
It
and
was in the
Casca
anime.
sees him, and he like starts like fucking clawing
It
at
was
his
because
back
he
and
had to
starts-
come to. She confronted him about fucking that dude.
No,
Oh, yeah.
the dude fucked him.
We don't know what the situation.
fucking-
was.
I don't know, bro. Do you have whips on your back, man?
Huh?
Mm-hmm. You don't get that from missionary.
He didn't have whips on his back.
Oh wait, no, you didn't.
Yeah, he used it with his
Scratched-
Oh
he scratched
yeah.
himself.
Yeah.
Like he was like basically losing his composure because he's
Yeah.
like coming to
You
terms
can
with
get that
what
from
he
missionary.
did.
Also, by the way,
You said what?
you can get that from missionary scratches on your back.
No, I'm talking about if he's in missionary. No, if he's the
Hey,
one-
Antonio's
Details
not
don't
here.
matter. The details don't matter. Details don't matter.
No, let's get into vivid
Scratching
detail.
her back with you and me? That's disgusting. Damn, control your emotions, nigga.
Listen.
All right.
No, he was scratching his back like because he was like starting to tweak because she was like, "Why would you do that?" Like, and he said that he had to
Power, nigga.
he had to do that shit so that he would have the money to keep the group together. So he was making the ultimate sacrifice.
He was getting this shit
Clamping
clamping
himself out.
Huh? But bro, that shit.
He was looking at that chair in the corner.
I will say, like, that shit is wild because they are not afraid to go there and that shit. They was like,
I fuck with
they
that.
are not
That's
afraid
why
to go
I
there
like
at
that.
all.
I like that shit.
I like it. I definitely want to read it because I was like, you don't have a choice
Way
but
different.
to fucking read it.
Yeah,
But-
it's unreal.
You can start that one right there if you want.
That shit is
do it.
Because I'm
ASAP.
Vagabond Volume 2 comes out in like 2 weeks. I'm just gonna start that.
Oh,
That shit is intense though, bro. And then that fucking song.
Bro, I had that shit on for an hour at work.
You sent us to YouTube.
Exactly.
Bro, that song is just in my head. I woke up with it in my head.
Yep.
I'm like,
Anytime something sad happens, I'm just
so
like,
90s, bro. So 90s.
that is
it
like,
really is.
that is just all throughout. Every time something happens, it's just,
That's
bro, that shit is wild. Yeah, I like it though. And then
Yeah.
I don't like how they changed Casca's skin color in the newer one.
Well, they-
Why
Yeah,
the
it's
did
very
they bleach
strange.
it?
Yes, bro. Why the
Yeah.
fuck do they do that shit?
I mean,
Why did Ice Spice get skinny?
they
Facts.
bleached Usopp's skin in the
They
new
did.
Egghead
Oh
arc.
my
It was just
God.
like, why are you
Woo.
doing that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You talking about
Halle-
the dude that be capping?
Yes.
Calm down on God Usopp. bro.
Halle,
Yeah, he's on my team.
I feel like Halle Berry should be
Was.
Casca.
What?
Halle Berry.
Halle
could've
Berry
been
would play
Casca.
good.
She
Casca.
could-
That would have
Could've
been a good ass.
I've seen her with her hair.
Who would have been Guts? Ben
I don't
Affleck.
know.
Ben
Fucking
Affleck.
No,
is-
Ben
Kevin
Affleck's not
Costner.
big enough.
You said Ben Affleck's not big
No,
enough?
he's not big enough.
Reacher.
Too much depression.
Reacher?
Actually.
He's too blonde.
He's too blonde.
Oh, it's-
No, Ben Affleck from the Batman: The Dark Knight Rise, not Dark Knight, Batman vs Superman. Ben Affleck, that man was built like a tank.
Now let's just get Zendaya as Casca, Tom Holland as Guts.
That is the
This
2015
smallest frog
casting.
man.
2025 cast.
Taylor Swift as Griffith.
yeah. No, Hunter Schafer as Griffith.
No, get The Rock
Oh.
as Guts.
Yeah,
But he's just gonna play as The Rock.
Yo, I do wanna
Yeah.
see that
Bro,
H3
there's no
movie.
one that's like. I was thinking about that shit because that's why I even said what I said about the about like doing a fan made like or like we're casting the people.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking
That'd
like
be a fun one.
Halle Berry would be a good Casca, but I can't think of anyone
like
that
white
could
man.
actually act Guts out well.
Yeah.
Because like
Me and my
I feel like
friends
I'm
talked
thinking
about
like
this.
if you were gonna go in the '90s, who could you do? Like Sylvester Stallone.
Mark Wahlberg.
Like
to do it.
Fucking-
Sylvester-
no, you just gotta.
Sylvester Stallone would have the look of Guts.
No,
kinda.
no, you know who you need? Arnold.
No,
Ah,
no, that's
Griffith!
that's
There
worse
was-
than Sylvester Stallone.
There's
Get to the chopper.
I can't remember who.
That is
So,
a clip right
Guts is directly based off of, or at least influenced his character design by the fucking character in Fist of North Star.
Yeah.
And then the Fist of North Star is directly influenced by some Western actor. So there is an actor that they're technically based off of. I can't remember who, though.
Yeah, bro. Like,
Give it to Jake Gyllenhaal. See what he can do.
There you go.
No,
Yeah, dude.
because like if you're gonna
End
go
up
like
kissing
if
him.
you're gonna get like the size and like Guts has like all dark features. Like they only like I can't really think of
But
big
actors have
actors that
been
meet
known
that
to
size.
put on weight. for
Yeah, but you
roles.
got to be tall too.
You
Yeah.
can't put on these.
Yeah, he's like 6.
Like, he's like-
Well, I mean, you
6'6".
can because again, Tom Hardy played Bane, so unfortunately,
I really
He stood on the dark.
that man wore platform shoes for that role.
and broke your back in platform shoes.
Damn, Tom Hardy, he could be a good one,
No.
but he's not tall enough.
Nah, we're good. We don't need him.
All right, you
Batista,
racist
Dave
against
Batista.
Australians. Batista,
They're prisoners. I don't know what to tell
Batista
you.
would have been good in like early on, but
Batista would have been
but
a
he-
good villain.
Now he's a dad.
No, he can't.
Josh
He-
Brolin was
He can't
taller.
act.
bro. There's
No,
like
Josh
no
Brolin.
one. There's no one that
Yeah.
could do it.
No, I
Yeah.
agree though.
We probably have to go
I
over
don't
that.
know. Put your ideas in the chat.
Yeah, who would you like to see in a live action Berserk?
I think Michael B. Jordan would do a good job.
Yo, that
Wow,
was-
that's a good
Yo,
one. That's a
Okay,
very good
you're
one.
gonna anger
They
so
gonna
many
erase-
people.
They gonna